Follow the finger.
Restorations where all turns new. Bikes and cars revived, it's quite a view. With Kaz and Winnie, the restoration team will make these classics fulfill their dream. Watch the shades from rust to shining chrome. Each builds a journey, I'm glad you've come along. If our restorations get your motor running, like and subscribe, keep the channel humming.
Ooh. Got me brew. What is it? It's Saturday morning, I think. Don't know. Look at these VU meters, look. This is how long this poor thing has been sat in somebody's loft or attic. Literally. Collecting dust. Unless this is their, like, state of the living room. I don't know, do I? I'm just guessing. But it is horrendous. Can you even see my fingers under there? You can't see my fingers. Just about. Just about. That's how bad that is. You've seen the photos, and it is ghastly. Surprisingly clean inside. Surprisingly. It's not Saturday, it's Friday. Of course it's Friday. I had chitty chatty Thursday evening chit chat last night. And that was really good fun. Look at the state of this lid. Oh. It's lost its F. I think there used to be an F on there for Fidelity. Then it went on to high fidelity. Well, that's what we know these days, isn't it? And now it's low fidelity. The little hinges are still here. And they're supposed to be stiff like that because that's the only thing that keeps the lid up is friction. We look along the back here, it is pretty skanky. And there are a few cracks. And because there are a few cracks, the top has got like a bow in the middle there, so I'm going to have to do something. I've got to think outside the box. Perhaps run a piece of dowel along the length of the back there, paint it black, and literally drill through very carefully through the perspex. That's what it is in the old days, and screw into the wood to keep that rigid. Apart from that, and a few scratches, there was really nothing wrong with that. I'm quite lucky with that. Now here we have the underside. This is the under tray. Let's have a little look at the top first. At the inside. Again, it doesn't look too bad until you sort of look across its girth. Oh dear. Right, yeah, I don't really want to kick up too much dust to go into me brew there. There we go. Let's get rid of that torch. S440 model, and it's a Fidelity. That's basically what it is. All the stupid boy! I've only just read that. There it is on the on the cabinet, should we say, the part that this piece slots down into and sits in little screws. They go in, up into then you screw this to the wooden frame. Yeah, what was I going with that? Yeah, on the front of it there are just two little holes with there used to be like a plastic with a silver coating on it, Fidelity, like an emblem badge sort of thing pressed into it. Long gone. I've been looking on the internet for a replacement, and I found. I'll tell you what I did find. The only thing I did find was some decals, some stickers for a Fidelity CB radio. The little Fidelity, like a brushed steel or black writing Fidelity that goes on your mic, on your CB, on your microphone there, like a Midland sort of thing, but it's Fidelity on it. I'm thinking about buying, buying one of those, but it's like £5 for a tiny little sticker. I can't justify that. Oh well, see what happens. Never mind. Right, I need to get on with cleaning. I need to have some breakfast. I need to brush my hair, and yeah, get rid of these bags. Oh my god. Oh, late night. Right, brew, neck, wash. In that order, I think. For me, this is the best part. The clean-up. This is where aesthetically, it's the quickest way to bring something back to life, isn't it? Is to get rid of the goo, the Mr. Magoo, all those dirty old cigarette nicotine fingerprints from parties long since past. There's something quite therapeutic about it. Anyone else feel that way about stuff? I don't know. Is it just me? Am I just a nutcase? I don't know. I need to really get my toothbrush in there. That Caroline's toothbrush in there, so that can wait. Crikey, that's white under there. Just a quick once off. Let's see. Look at the colour of that water running down there. It's just dish soap, very liquid in the UK. I think it's Dawn, isn't it, in America? And I don't know what it is elsewhere in the world. If you could enlighten me, that would be great. What's it called in Romania? Let's have a little bit of a... strangely satisfying. Right, that's all you're getting. Right, that's the Madge done. The majority all cleaned. These are like yellow, weren't they? Yeah, so it's all pretty much done. It's now just draining on the drainer. I need to remove bits of sticky old stuff like that. Now, that stage 1. Stage 2 is yet to come. That is a good rub off with the cloth. We've done with the brush, but obviously there are tiny little gaps and you do miss pieces. I mean, when this dries up, you'll see it doesn't look quite as bad as it did at the start, but it is still filthy. Trust me, I know. That's had a clean, but it's got such a bow in it over the years. You know what that is, don't you? Oh my goodness. Oh, I should stop putting things on the floor. I can't do it. That side is shiny and concave, and this side is matte and not protected by anything and convex. Look at that. So the side that is open to the atmosphere, i.e. not covered with plastic film, absorbs more moisture. Therefore it expands and it makes a curve. Like so, you see. There's no way that is ever going to go back flat unless it's dehumidified and put in a flipping vacuum trouser press and then covered on this side with this stuff. It won't happen. So that was always going to do that, and there's no point in me standing on it like this for 10 minutes because it will never go flat. I will never get rid of that concave vexiness. Now, on closer inspection, these 2 meters, I think I can get into them. And I'm going to do that simply because, let's get rid of that light. See how dull that green is? And the orange, well, the red. It is super dull. It might be that it's just the reverse side of this transparent casing. Now, usually these are glued. But on closer inspection, can you see here? It's got a bit of sellotape. Normally they put the sellotape on whilst the glue's drying. And again, come on you, see the sellotape there? Just a little bit. And the best part for me is these 4 edges. 1, 2, 3, 4. They are actually little tabs holding that lens on. So I'm hoping remove sellotape and I might get the heat gun out, just give it a very slight warm so that makes that brittle plastic a little bit more pliable, and that should pop off out of there. Let's give it a go. Again, that one, it's going to be brighter than that. It went together, it'll come apart, eh lads? Right, now that lot's all had a bit of a wash and a polish, and it's ready to go. Let me just show you. It's ready to go. Uppy stairsy. Look at that. That is so much different, isn't it? It's so, look at that, shiny, shiny. Let's put that back there next to me ride upstairs. Okay, right, I'm going to do the lid in a second. Just wanted to show you the final, how that turned out in the end. That looks all right, doesn't it? Now, if you guys, if you're doing, you want to get into your meters, let me just turn that light off. If you want to get inside these to do what you got to do, once you've done that, please be very, very careful of those needles. They are so delicate. I can't stress that enough. If you don't have to get in there, please just don't. It's not worth it. Yeah, I learnt the hard way a few years ago. I won't do it again, but there we are. That was no glue on these, so that was all good. You've got these little clips there, little pegs, so that's all good. I've re-sellotaped. I wonder if this sellotape lasts as long as the original sellotape that was on there. So everything's had a clean and a buff. And to make it shine, because it is pretty matte, this plastic, and to give it a little bit of a, like, what do you call it? Like a, what's the word I'm looking for? Come on, brain. Don't leave me in the lurch. It's sort of like a satin. It wasn't matte when it came out the factory, so therefore I don't want it to be matte now. So I've given it a bit of sheen with this stuff here. Yes, it's another Temu product. Okay, if you can read that, you're a better person than I am. Anyway, nourishing cream. I did buy this stuff as well. I bought about 3 things. Automotive interior renovate stuff. Multifunctional. This is shite. It is rubbish. Don't buy that one. It might be alright for an interior of your car, but it does nothing for that black stuff. And especially the material that is made out of. But this result is absolutely superb. It looks like new. I'm happy with that. And specifically cleaning the transparent plastic window. So I'm hoping after I've given this a good old scrub a dub in soapy water again, that's all it is, just a bit of dish soap. My weapons of choice are toothbrush, nice soft paintbrush, and a sponge. That's all. Nothing that can score, scratch or mark this. And of course the Temu cloths. I'm not promoting Temu in any way, shape or form, but most of the products I've got from them, like I said last night in that chitty chatty, yeah, not been let down. There's a couple of things I'm going to put on in a future video that have been absolute rubbish, just so people don't make the mistake again and get that little bit of bad taste in your mouth. You know what I'm trying to say. I wish I did. Brain, engage. I'm tired. I am tired. I didn't get a lot of sleep again last night, but that's how it is. Anyway, I have had a good look at these, and I have since seen that they are screwed on. So I've got my screwdriver at the ready, and I'm just going to take those hinges off because I don't want to get any water or any liquid in there, because that will stop that frictionness, and my lid won't be able to stay erect. We on what we're talking about, don't we, lads? So let me crack on with that. Just have a quick look at the state of this, just to see what it is like. It is not truly scrumptious. Look at that great big scratch right around there, and it even carries on. And let's put this light off, because that really doesn't help, does it? Let's turn it around. Oh dear. How can I really get a gist of it? Let's put it against something that's white. Oh, that doesn't really do it justice either. But there we are. This looks like it's been going up and down next to something. See, it scored. Yeah, 3-0. Is that? Oh, that's probably a bit better. Look at the deep gouges and the cracks. We've got a crack there. We've got 2 more cracks down here. Yeah, it's not looking overly brilliant-y. It really isn't. But there we are. It is what it is. It's 1970. Oh, guys, it's a Fidelity. It's a Fidelity 4-40. If you can find out for me what year this was manufactured from to, I will be much obliged. I wasted 20 minutes of my life this morning trying to find out. It just goes onto websites, talk forums, and nobody mentions the year of manufacture. It'd just be nice to know, wouldn't it? Anyway. There's a bit snotty in it. Right, I'm going to crack on. Well, there we are. I've done all those bits. The brush, the toothbrush, the cloth, the sponge. And there's nothing getting these gouges out. Nothing. So that is going to need... It can be done. Anything can be done, can't it? Very, very fine wet and dry paper. Very fine. Probably... started probably, I don't know, 18 or 2000, and then go up to 3.5 or 4. Yeah, just
another half a day gone, isn't it? But it will look mint afterwards. I'm not gonna spend anywhere near that kind of time on this because I can't be asked. No, I can, but it is what it is. It's clean. It's an awful lot cleaner than what it was. Now I have applied some more of this Washagiri Chewdown, Nashagiri Showdown, whatever it's called, Lanolin Nourishing Cream, all the way from Timu. And I'm now waiting for it to dry. That's why you can see a bit smeary Mary. Now I am hoping, combined with the Miracle Sponge. Now these Miracle Sponges I showed in the last video, well, a couple of videos back, where I was cleaning the van bonnet underneath to put that sound deadening in. These Miracle Sponges, it's like an abrasive pad, a very fine abrasive, because it actually removes paint. So guys, if you're trying to get stains and shit off the outside of your 2-day-old Mac with a Miracle Sponge, please don't, because you will take the paint off. So that is the effect that the Miracle Sponge has on perspex and the like. So it will do that to your paintwork. It will do that, but once you buff it, it kind of loses itself in it. So it's not too bad. All I'm basically saying is those Miracle Sponges aren't miracles, really, are they? They're just super duper fine, flipping abrasive pad. If you like, probably good for keying up for paintwork. Who knew? Right, let me have the 10 minutes to let that dry off, and then we can both buff it off together. Right, buffing hell. It's buffing time. Well, buff me. That's not too bad. I'm just going to do a patch and then turn it over. And then, I'll actually just do this little section here. Then we'll turn it over and we'll both have a look. We'll have a look at the results. Okay, that's that little third in the middle there. Let's flip her over. Said the actress. So the bishop. It really does. I mean, look at that. Look at those swirls. Oh dear. Yeah, that's not staying still, is it? Anywho, you kind of get the gist. It's rather good at as a polish. It's lanolin, isn't it? It's what's that, sheep oil? Yeah. So go and wring a sheep out into a pot, and you should have some lanolin oil, and then go and polish your car with it, or just rub the sheep all over your car. Whichever way, really. I think there's comic value in using the sheep or lamb, even a lamb, because that would be fresh, wouldn't it? The sale by date will be longer. Anyway, cheers for looking. This is going to be a few episodes, this one, because I've not even started up the turntable, the cassette player, the amplifier, the radio yet, any of that. So thank you for watching, and we'll catch you later.